Today, I'll be talking about Andrew Tate and his recent announcement. I feel like Andrew Tate is known by everyone at least a little bit. He had his huge run a year or two ago with plenty of clips of him going around online. He has gotten plenty of coverage on every news outlet, whether it's TV or online articles, and he has been, covered on every social media. So I think everyone knows him at some degree. He's a controversial figure to some who has had plenty of allegations against him and legal troubles. Whether those are accurate or not is a question everyone has, but he has actually announced he is running for Prime Minister of the UK. He made a party called the Bruv Party, which Bruv in this instance stands for Britain Restoring Underlying Values, but bruv is also known as a slang word used by British people to address someone. The tweet by Andrew Tate that had the announcement video with it says, "Save your country, save Great Britain, save your children's future, vote bruv, we are running out of time," with the actual account tag of the party. And here's the video of him announcing and talking about him running for Prime Minister on Twitter.
Ladies and gentlemen of the United Kingdom, my name is Andrew Tate. I'm the leader of the Bruv Party, Britain Restoring Underlying Values, and I'm here to introduce myself to you as the only hope and chance for the once Great Britain to repair itself from the eternal decline we are unfortunately being subjected to. I'm extremely rich and very successful, and although this has not brought me much happiness or any new friends, it has certainly increased the variety and capability of my enemies. They have locked me in Romania for over 3 years. The UK Foreign Office instructed the Romanians to do exactly this on false charges that even Romanian courts now are admitting were completely fabricated because they fear my influence. And they fear my influence because the United Kingdom has been hijacked by Satanists who have absolutely no concern for the people they are supposed to work for. They work for big banking interests and they ignore their constituents absolutely. There is currently nobody within the political class which will do the things which are necessary to repair our once great country. There is no reason for a city with a legacy like London to be running with blood and for drugs to constantly be found on our streets. There is no reason for a country like Great Britain that once had the most formidable navy on the planet to be endlessly invaded, incapable of defending its own borders. The decisions that our rulers are currently making are not accidental, and I no longer believe it is incompetence. It is simply malice. They are deliberately trying to destroy our society. They are two-tier policing on purpose. They're allowing us to be invaded on purpose. They're allowing crime to run rampant on purpose. They're allowing drugs to run rampant on purpose, because the politicians do not work for you. They work for somebody else. And those people want the UK and all of Western civilization to be destroyed. They're going to laugh at my attempt to become Prime Minister. They're going to do their very best to delegitimize me. They're going to say that I'm not serious, that I don't stand a chance of winning, exactly like they did to Donald Trump at the beginning. These people do not understand that the world is changing. The youth is with us, and with time, as these people grow old and die, and the youth stays mobilized, we can take our countries back. They will also delegitimize me by saying I'm accused of terrible, heinous acts. But please understand, it was the UK Foreign Office that initially instructed the Romanians to do this. I'm living inside of a very corrupt country, and this is an easy play. So every time I tell the truth about society, they can slander me with accusations. We live in a democracy. In democracies, you are innocent until proven guilty, and I have been convicted of nothing. Even inside of kangaroo courts, do not allow them to delegitimize my attempt to save our great nation. You don't have to like me. This is beyond the politician. This is about the politics. You can hate me with all of your being, but even if you hate me, I guarantee you your streets will be safer. I guarantee you the invasion will end. I guarantee you our economy will be more prosperous. Those who love me and hate me alike will benefit from my leadership as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. And I will be addressing the pressing concerns that the people of the UK face in these prime directives here on Twitter, so you can see what real leadership looks like. Every time an issue appears, I'll tell you exactly how I would fix it. I previously laid out how I would fix the knife crime epidemic. I previously laid out how I would fix the shores being invaded by people who are not British and do not share our culture. And I will continue to lead by example and show competence and explain to you exactly how I fix the issues, as Keir Starmer and the other MPs refuse to show up in the House of Commons or discuss anything that matters at all. We will take our country back, or our country will fall. We are in a binary scenario. It is 1 or 0. It's not okay. It will not be fine. It will not fix itself. And these people currently sitting in those chairs in the Houses of Commons have no intention at all of fixing it. Their only intention is to hold on to power, to destroy the country, to enrich themselves, and to delegitimize anybody who they see as a genuine threat to the stranglehold they had on our once great nation. The only thing you can rely on in European politics is the perma-failure of our political class. None of these things are going to get better. Nothing is going to get fixed. Nothing is ever going to change. But this perma-failure can work against them, because as they fail to address issues and fail to take me seriously as a political candidate, on a long enough time frame, I will win. My promise to everyone at home is that I will deliver my manifesto instantly and efficiently. You can download the manifesto at votebruv.co.uk for free, and you will be able to see exactly how I intend to fix the UK. If I do not implement my manifesto within 3 months of power, I will step down myself. If I take power and shadow interests, hidden figures prevent me from implementing my manifesto, I will tell all of you why they are stopping me and who they are. I will be transparent and explain exactly why we cannot fix our country. I understand by doing this, they're going to try and put me in jail like they already have. I understand by doing this, I'm making very powerful enemies. But men must live for something larger than themselves. Their perma-failure will eventually lead to their destruction, and we will reunite as a country and take our borders back. There is nothing left to lose. There is no longer any time to wait. Our country is falling apart around us, and in this world where things move faster than they ever have, the process is accelerating. America has managed to save itself with Donald Trump and Elon Musk. And now the United Kingdom needs somebody who is prepared to do the hard things which must be done, who is prepared to be the bad guy, who's prepared to take the heat and risk his life to save our once great nation before it is too late. If you would like to see me as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, you can support the BRUV mission, Britain Restoring Underlying Values, simply by signing up for the email list at votebruv.co.uk.
I haven't checked to see if he can run for prime minister, and he actually can, which I was surprised about. I mean, if everything he has said is true, he has the money to be able to run for it, at least, as it's heard to have taken a lot of money to run for any political office. He is still popular and has a huge UK fan base. This reminds me of Elon Musk owning or trying to buy Twitter in a way, as it's someone rich and popular trying to do something like this because they can and they want to change stuff for the quote better. Whether you think it's better or not is kind of like your own decision, but I think it could be very interesting to see him win. I mean, I don't know UK politics that well, but I know that there are 2 to 3 big issues right now at least, and there's probably others that I just don't know about, such as farmers getting taxed, which has been a big issue I have seen on social media, where farmers, I think, are about to get taxed in some way and, you know, could possibly end a lot of careers. I watch shows like Can't Pay Will Take It Away. I talked about it in one of my recent videos, and it's a UK show that shows off officers of sorts seizing or evicting people from places they haven't paid rent from, or they actually have debts and they're trying to seize stuff. The TV show talks about and shows examples of immigration issues, as well as abuse of free government housing, which is also called the projects in America. Twitter is fine under Elon Musk and too powerful to overtake, despite many sad and terrible attempts at it. I mean, we've had actors as American presidents in the past, as well as them in other political offices, so I mean, it is possible. Andrew Tate has shown care and disappointment in the past against the UK government for issues such as the stabbings issue, which is a stereotype by British people. He talked about wanting these people that do these stabbings to be heavily punished for what they have done. I mean, in America, people who have spent years in politics seem to disappoint the people of the country at every turn possible, and these people are considered, quote, professionals or, quote, valid for the seat that they are in the government. And also all these people that own, whether it's video games or social medias, they always think that they're doing something for the better, and in the end, they kind of make stuff worse. So maybe someone like Andrew Tate could make the UK be better. But I'm curious as to what videos he's going to be making in the future regarding this campaign. There is a chance of him winning, as money and fame can get you places. I mean, his fame already could get him enough votes, and I'm guessing he could run ads on TV if anyone allows it. We'll have to wait and see. The general elections in the UK, which is the one you vote for the Prime Minister, and I'm pretty sure from my research, could be at the latest August of 2029, but it could be set up to earlier if the Prime Minister steps down or if the House of Commons do a vote of no confidence, which basically is the UK version of impeachment. So it can happen sooner than 4 years from now, and a lot of political candidates really do start advertising themselves and showing up pretty early as Vivek and other US president candidates. They'll show up and talk in elections that they won't win to get themselves a head start for next time. So we can only see with time if he keeps up with this or not. I'm curious how this turns out, as I wonder how many people in the UK would actually support this. At the least, an ex-kickboxer and MMA fighter turned into Prime Minister does sound cool. If you are against Andrew Tate, then maybe he's just using this opportunity as an excuse for anything that comes out in the future. And if you are for him, you can see it as someone who wants to help a country with many flaws, but who knows. I haven't kept up with him in a while. Him and Tristan Tate have both tried to help out people in the past. I can't remember exactly what cases, but I remember just them helping out random people doing kind of charity work, which was pretty nice. They supposedly also already did charity work before that, but they're just online publicly doing some as well, helping people out on Twitter. But other than that, I don't really know. I haven't really checked up on them. I do want to watch their vlogs though and see what they get up to, check back up on them a little bit. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments down below, as it's pretty interesting and possible that he could be the Prime Minister of the UK. He fits a demographic of people, and I'm not sure how popular the other future Prime Minister candidates are. So if anyone out there in the UK knows the odds, let me know, because I don't really know anything about UK politics. I didn't even know that Boris Johnson was out of there. I thought he was still there. But yes, please let me know, and thank you all for watching, and thank you all for support. More videos are coming out soon, and make sure to follow my Twitter at PERK3030, as I do post on there pretty frequently. I post whenever I upload, and I also just post on random topics. In the end, I'm PERK30, and keep God close. Whether you love him or hate him, I'm ending the video off with one of the funniest clips I've ever seen of him.
Ignore the construction, I'm rebuilding my mansion. You'll see when it's done, we'll do an episode of Cribs. I had to get this area here. I bought my neighbor's house. I had to construct a specific area for the Bugatti. Anyway, that's all gonna be lit up. Bugatti logos. You broke boys don't know. Listen, I recently posted a question on Twitter asking, would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? And everyone's sitting there clicking woman, 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 because they think they're going to be gay if they do anything else. But they're not actually thinking about the question. I am so smart. I operate on so many levels higher than the average man. You people are not thinking about the question. When I say a 1 and a 10, I mean Megan Fox with a dick. That's the tranny. Or Hulk Hogan with a pussy. That's the girl. This is the question I'm asking. Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan? So you're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just clicked the girl, the number 1, did it? You're going to fuck Hulk Hogan? Okay, there's a pussy, but he's got mustache and muscles. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5". It's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay. I don't care. That is gay. Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can, like, scoot it out the way. I'm still Megan Fox. You know what I'm saying? At least she's small. Get your hand around her neck, mess her up. You ain't messing up Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's gonna mess you up. So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important. This is cultural. This affects the world we now live in. What is straight? What is gay? It's all a big sliding spectrum, isn't it? Because if you're gonna sit here and go, oh no, it's gay to bang Megan Fox, I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy. So which one is it?